Good evening and welcome to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. From Pope John Lady Lion Basketball, Mike Formisano along with you calling tonight's action as the Pope John Lions girls varsity basketball team open their 2024-25 campaign here in Morristown against the Colonials. Pope John coming off a 25-5 season last year, including a sectional championship, upsetting the Immaculate Heart 39-38 in the sectional final, taking it all the way to the state championship game. They're looking to get that one last step this season. We'll see if they can do it under second-year head coach Peter Torres. Torres coming in and leading the Lions to that state final against Red Bank Catholic. And they're looking to improve on things this season. Let's start with the rosters. We'll go over the Pope John roster first. Number 1 is Tiffany Ruiz. Number 2, Caitlin O'Malley. Number 3, Mia Washington. Number 4, Riley Mendrzicki. Number 5, Katie O'Keefe. Number 10, Mia Fisher. 11 is Alexandra Arbor. 12, Camille Vance. 15 is Natalia Nokovic. 25, Marissa Captoni. 30, Kaylee Fitzmaurice. And number 32, Madeline Tiber. And as we said, the head coach of the Pope John Lady Lions is Peter Torres. For Morristown, we start with number 2, Emma Balzano. Number 3 is Noelle Ibazatine Lefebvre. Number 4, Casey Bush. 10 is Shannon Collins. 11, Aaliyah Powell. 12, Price Cole. 14, Violet Barrett. 21, Miley Oberdig. 22, Caroline Condon. 32, Tatum McGinley. 33, Maeve Halsey. 41, Ella Watson. And 44, Mason Davey. The head coach of the Morristown Colonials is Ali Ferrara. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. It is the season opener for the Pope John Lady Lions as they take on the Morristown Colonials, and that's next right here on Pope John Lions TV. Come on back. Welcome back to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey, for Pope John Lions girls basketball. Mike Formisano along with you, calling tonight's action as the Pope John Lions is set to take on the Morristown Colonials. Pope John in their white jerseys, trimmed by blue and gold. They're going to go left to right on your screen. Morristown in their maroon uniforms, now traveling right to left. We're just waiting for opening tip-off and the starting lineup announcements. Head coach Peter Torres, who came into this program last year at center court right now. His second season is about to get underway.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this evening contest between the Morristown Colonials and the Pope John Lions.
Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help to promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to ejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship.
Let's please rise for the playing of our national anthem. For the starting lineup, Pope John Lions. Starting at 4, number 3, Leo Washington. At 4, number 15, Natalia Noble. At center, number 30, Katie Fitzmaurice. At guard, number 5, Katie O'Keefe. And at guard, number 25, Marissa Captoni, led by head coach Peter Torres. And now, let's make some noise for our Morristown Colonials starting lineup. And at number 3, Noel Ifakin. Number 2, Emma Malzano. Number 22, forward, Caroline Condon. And your number 41, starting at forward, Ella Watson. And rounding out the starting 5 at center, number 4, Casey Bush. Led by head coach Ali Ferreira, assistants Tom Ferreira and Amanda Hicks.
Well, there are your starting lineups for both Morristown and Pope John, and we are all set for basketball here at Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. It's Pope John, sectional champions of non-public Group A, taking on the Morristown Colonials. Just waiting for opening tip-off. You heard the starting lineups for Pope John. Mia Washington, along with Katie O'Keefe, and Zaya Onokovich, Kaylee Fitzmaurice, and Marissa Captoni. Starting 5 for Coach Peter Torres' Lady Lions. Last-minute conversations going on between coaches and players. Now Pope John takes the floor. As I said before, Pope John in their white uniforms, trimmed by blue and gold, and blue numbers with gold trim and lion on the back. They'll be going left to right on your screen. Morristown in their maroon uniforms, trimmed by white. They're going right to left. So it'll be number 3, Mia Washington, taking the opening tip against Morristown. And here we go, the 2024-25 Pope John season against Morristown underway. Here's the opening tip, and it's won by Pope John. Goes over to Fitzmaurice. Pass by Katie O'Keefe to Mia Washington, goes out of bounds. It was tipped, so Pope John will retain possession. Washington will inbound the ball. Looking for O'Keefe, gets it out to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice up top, back to Washington. Washington on the right wing. Looking to penetrate inside, being guarded by number 41 for Morristown. We'll go with numbers for Morristown for a little while until we get comfortable with the roster. Here's number 5, Katie O'Keefe, over to Washington. Washington to Fitzmaurice, back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the right. Pass to Washington. We got a foul underneath against Pope John, and possession goes over to Morristown. Just underway here at Morristown High School. It's Pope John and the Morristown Colonials. Pass to number 22, Condon. Over to 41 is Ella Watson. to 3 is a continued. Double team. They're right in front of the midcourt line. Watson with the pass. The team. Now inside the number 4, Casey Bush. Layup off the glass. That's good. Casey Bush with the bucket. And now Katie O'Keefe up the floor. Over to Washington on the right. Washington looks to penetrate. And she's fouled as she lays it in. It's good. And the foul. Mia Washington with the first points of the season for Pope John. And she'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
Foul number 22.
Fouls on Condon. Shot by Washington. It's up. It's good. Mia Washington with 3-point play. And Pope John with their first lead at 3-2. Pass in to number 4. That is Casey Bush to Condon. Condon on the right being double team. Stolen away by number 15 for Pope John. Over to 25. Captoni with the shot. It's good. Rissa Captoni makes it 5-2. Pope John. Off the fingertips, it'll remain Morristown ball. So the steal by Nokovic, and Captoni's able to put it home, make it 5-2. Bush to pass in to best team. Stolen away by number 5, Katie O'Keefe. O'Keefe up to Washington on the left baseline. Back to O'Keefe. 3-point shot. In and out. No good. Rebound by Bush for Morristown. Bazatine has it now. We're going to move on the left. It's tipped away by Captoni. He's knocked out of bounds, but the ball stays in. And Fitzmaurice recovers. Fitzmaurice to O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the left wing. Being guarded by number 22. Now Captoni up top. Top of the circle. Gives it off to number 15. Nokovic. O'Keefe up top. Katie O'Keefe, the senior guard for Pope John. Pass to Captoni down to Washington. Over to the right wing. To Nokovic. Back to Washington. Washington to Nokovic. The 15-footer. It's good. Natalia Nokovic with the bucket. And Pope John goes up 7-2. Bush with the pass in to Condon. Over to Bazatine, and a foul on the play. It's by number 5, O'Keefe. So, Morristown will inbound from the half-court stripe. Bazatine with it. Washington guarding her at the half-court line. On the right wing, Bazatine looking to move in. Takes a couple of steps, shot off the front rim, goes out of bounds. Pope John basketball. 5:07 to go, first quarter. Pope John leads 7-2 over Morristown. O'Keefe leads it up the court. Pass over to Nokovic. Stolen away by number 41, Ella Watson. Watson off the glass and good. Ella Watson for Morristown. It's now 7-4. O'Keefe over the timeline for Pope John. Now to Nokovic. Pass to Washington on the right. Into Captoni. Fitzmaurice has it. Now to Washington on the left. 3-point shot. In and out again. Now the rebound by Pope John. No good. And recovered by Morristown. But a steal by Nokovic. Into number 25, Marissa Captoni. With the bucket off the glass. And it's 9-4. Pass back to 22, Condon. Into Bazatine, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Washington. Mia Washington will bring it up the front court. Pass in to the right wing over to Nokovic. Now to Fitzmaurice. Kaylee Fitzmaurice back to Nokovic. O'Keefe up top into Washington. Ball's loose now, pass out, the shot. No good. Captoni just missed. Here's Washington underneath, off the glass, it's good! Mia Washington puts Pope John up 11-4, and Morristown calls time. Time out on the floor, we'll take a break. Pope John leading the Morristown Colonials 11-4, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. For Pope John Lions girls basketball, Mike Formisano along with you. Calling tonight's action, the season opener for the Lady Lions. And they're off to a good start. They're leading 11-4 here in the midway part of the first quarter. Morristown will inbound. It'll be Casey Bush, number 4. She inbounds to Caroline Condon. Bush, pass out to Watson, now to Condon. Condon, top of the key. Pass over to Balzano. She loses it, and a foul on the play. It'll be against Mia Washington. Well, non-shooting foul, so Morristown will inbound with 3:28 to go in the first. 3 fouls against Pope John now. Only 1 against Morristown. Lions lead by 7. Condon with the pass all the way out to Balzano. Emma Balzano being guarded by O'Keefe. Over to Bazikine. Inside the Watson. Blocked by number 15, Natalia Nokovic. Oh, that long arm span of Nokovic, able to block that shot. Morristown will keep it as it went off her hands and went out of bounds. Pass into Bazikine. Takes a shot from the foul line, no good. Rebound by Fitzmaurice. Here's Washington. Fast break by Pope John. Captoni back to Washington. Fake the three-pointer now inside. The layup no good. Off the hands of Morristown, number 41, Emma Watson. And so Pope John will maintain possession. O'Keefe will inbound for the Lions. O'Keefe gives it to Nokovic. Nokovic back to Captoni. O'Keefe on the left, drives the lane, blocked by number 22, Caroline Condon. Goes out of bounds off Morristown, so Pope John will keep it. We're down to 2:56 to go, first quarter. Pope John 11, Morristown 4. We're glad you're with us here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Mike Formisano along with you, calling tonight's action. Nokovic, top of the circle. Pass into Captoni, stolen away by Bazikine, but Pope John gets it right back. Here's Nokovic. Over to O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe sets the offense. Dribbles to her right. Now on the right wing. Dribbles out with her left hand. Guarded by Bush. O'Keefe into Fitzmaurice. Now up to the wing to Captoni. Captoni off the knee of Bush, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, Pope John will maintain possession. We're down to 2.5 minutes to go. First quarter. Lions lead by 7. Pass out to Nokovic. Now to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice gives it over to number 5, and the shot is good. Katie O'Keefe, the senior for Pope John, puts the Lions up by 9. The Bazikine being guarded by Nokovic. Into Bush. Can she keep it in bounds? Stolen away by Nokovic. And a kicked ball by Bazikine goes out of bounds. And it will maintain Pope John possession. Callie Fitzmaurice, the junior forward for the Lions, inbounds to O'Keefe. O'Keefe over the timeline. Dribbles to her right. Now inside Fitzmaurice, too. Captoni off the glass, and good. Marissa Captoni with the bucket. And Pope John has opened up a double-digit lead, 15-4. Pass into Condon. Tip stolen away by Washington. Mia Washington on the left wing. Pass to O'Keefe. O'Keefe back to Fitzmaurice. O'Keefe has it up top. She'll set the offense now to Captoni. Captoni. The fake pass to Washington. Now back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe slows things down. O'Keefe will drive the baseline. Now gives it to Fitzmaurice. Tip blocked by Morristown, and Condon steals it away. Now the Colonials over the half-court line. 15-4, Pope John leads. Minute to go in the first quarter. Bazikine is tipped away by number 25, Captoni. Pass into Bush, and she's hacked by Marissa Captoni, and Casey Bush will go to the line. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 2 shots for number 4, Casey Bush. First foul on Captoni. It looks like we're going to have a substitution, maybe a couple, for Pope John. Alexander Arbor, Madeline Hyber by the scorer's table. They both come in for Pope John as the first foul shot's good. Also into the game for Morristown, number 14, Violet Barron. Second shot by Bush. It's good. 15-6 now. Pope John. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Katie O'Keefe dribbling over the timeline. O'Keefe down low to Arbor. Just keeping the game. Stolen away by Condon. And Condon with the pass to Barron. Barron to Bush. Bush for three. It's good. Casey Bush from three. And Morristown has climbed back into this. They're now down 15-9. O'Keefe over the half-court line. Katie dribbles through her left wing. Now pass to Arbor. Alexander Arbor now to Nokovic. And she's fouled on the play. Blocking foul against Casey Bush. And so it'll be an inbounds as we're not in the penalty yet for Morristown. Nokovic passes back into the backcourt to O'Keefe. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. O'Keefe over the half-court line. On the left wing, O'Keefe looking to drive. Picks it out. Nokovic. And it's knocked into the backcourt, but it was tipped. She's running out of time, however, 1 second. And she runs out of time as the buzzer sounds. Solid first quarter from Pope John. They led most of the way, but a last-minute comeback by Morristown has cut the lead to 6. After 1 quarter here at Morristown High School, it's Pope John 15, Morristown 9. We'll be back with second quarter action from Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey, right after this. Welcome back to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions basketball. Mike Formisano along with you calling tonight's action. The season opener for the Pope John Lions as they lead the Morristown Colonials 15-9. Second quarter about to get underway. Tomorrow night, please join us out at Skylands Ice World for Pope John varsity ice hockey. Pope John Lions will take on St. Joe's of Montvale. That game will be exclusively on Black Bear TV. But we'll upload highlights in a day or so afterwards on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. And then Friday night, Morristown Beard and Pope John at Menon Sports Arena in Morristown. And that will be at 5:45 p.m. Friday night. And then Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m., the varsity boys basketball team will be at Bloomfield High School as Pope John takes on the Bengals. Pope John and Bloomfield on Saturday. Boys basketball right here on Pope John Lions TV. Hands the pass in to Condon as we start the second quarter. Pass back to Bazatin. Being guarded by Washington. Pass to Condon, now to Watson. Watson on the right wing. Pass now goes to Barron. Bush kicks it back out to Bazatin. Here's Washington guarding her. Barron up top. Beyond three-point arc. Now comes into the circle, back to Bush. Bush to Watson on the right. Watson kicks it out to Barron. Being guarded by Nokovic. Watson with it now. O'Keefe on her. Back out to the left, Casey Bush. Pass inside to Condon. Takes it from the foul line. No good off the right of the rim. Rebound by Washington. Mia Washington kicks it out to Captoni. The pass inside. And a foul. The freshman, Natalia Nokovic, draws the foul, and she will shoot two. 15-9. Pope John leads by 6 over Morristown. We're a minute underway here in the second quarter. Glad you're with us tonight on Pope John Lions TV. Nokovic will take the first of her 2 shots. First one's up. No good. Off the back of the rim. Substitution in, number 10, Shannon Collins comes in for number 4, Casey Bush for Morristown. One more for Nokovic. In and out. No good. So, Nokovic misses both from the free throw line. Captoni tried to steal it away from Bazatine. Bazatine over the timeline. Pass to Watson. Stolen by Washington. Here comes Mia Washington driving the lane. Tried the layup. No good, but it's off of Bazatine. And Pope John will maintain possession. Nice drive there by Washington. Just couldn't finish. But Pope John will hold on to the ball. O'Keefe will inbound. O'Keefe gives to Nokovic. Over to Washington on the right. Mia Washington on the right wing. Looks to drive inside the key. Passes it back out to Nokovic. Inside the Fitzmaurice. Off the glass. No good. Fitzmaurice can't grab her own rebound. Goes to Condon. Stolen back by Washington. And here is Nokovic. Nokovic. Foul. The shot is good. Natalia Nokovic. And she will look for a three-point play as she's fouled on the shot. Puts Pope John up 17-9 now.
1-1.
So one shot by Nokovic. Hit it out. No good. Morristown out of bounds as number 10, Shannon Collins, tried to save it. So it'll be Pope John. Oh, they're going to give it to Morristown. They say it looked like it went off the hands of the Colonials, but Morristown inbounds. Here's Condon to Watson. Stolen away by Fitzmaurice. Now to Nokovic in the front court on the right wing. Back to O'Keefe. Washington. Captoni now with it. Marissa Captoni looking to drive. She'll kick it back to O'Keefe. Baseline. Inside to Nokovic. Knocked away by Morristown. And they make the steal. Condon leads the charge up court. Now Collins with it. Pass to Watson. Watson will pass it off to Barron. Back to Watson up top. Bazatine with it. O'Keefe guarding her. Ball's kicked. Goes out of bounds. Pope John ball. Noelle Bazatine kicked it off her right foot. And Pope John will inbound. 5:38 to go in the first half. 17-9. Pope John leads by 8. So Captoni comes out and into the game for Pope John now. Number 32, Madeline Tiber. Nokovic on the left, back to O'Keefe up top. Tiber with the pass to O'Keefe on the right. Back to Washington. Washington looking to drive, can't do so. It's kicked, it goes to the sideline, and it's out of bounds before Shannon Collins can recover. So the ball will remain Pope John's. Washington will inbound. Washington kicks it back out to O'Keefe. Pope John Lions, 25-5 last season, including a 15-game winning streak that propelled them to the state final. Here's O'Keefe on the right. O'Keefe tries baseline. Up, no good, in and out. And it bounces off the front of the rim, goes out of bounds. That ball was halfway down, popped right back out. But Pope John will hold on to possession. Overruled by the trail referee. No, timeout. There'll be a timeout on the floor. 4:58 to go in the first half. Pope John leads Morristown 17-9. Come on back to Morristown High School right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Morristown High School in Morristown, New Jersey. Pope John Lady Lions basketball. Mike Formisano here, calling tonight's season opener. As the Lions are taking on the Morristown Colonials. Pope John with a 17-9 lead here midway through the second quarter. Natalia Nokovic will inbound to Katie O'Keefe. O'Keefe, top of the circle, gives it to Tiber. Madeline Tiber with it now, being guarded by Condon. Pass intercepted by Collins. Shannon Collins with it now. Pass to Barron. Barron at the free throw line. Pass to number 21, Molly Oberding, who came into the game during the timeout. Bazatine guarded by Tiber. Bazatine to the left. Looking to drive, baseline, can't do so. Kicks it back out the Barron. From 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Nokovic. Nokovic to O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe on the right. O'Keefe to Tiber. Tiber from 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Collins. Here is number 22, Caroline Condon. Gives it back to Bazatine. Nokovic guarding her. Bazatine trying to drive the lane. Stolen away by Tiber. Tiber with the pass. Washington races after it. The layup, it's good! Mia Washington off the glass and good. And Pope John with a 19-9 lead to back up the double digits. Here's Barrett over to Condon. Violet Barrett. Off the timeline. Here's Collins. Now to Barron up top. Barron to the left. Pass into number 21, Oberding. Passes it back to Barron to the left wing. Oberding now with it. Being guarded by Fitzmaurice. He drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Collins. Collins being guarded by Washington. Collins elects to come back out. Shannon Collins. Now Tiber on her. Pass to Barron. O'Keefe guarding. Gives to Oberding. Molly Oberding, number 21 for Morristown. Looks to drive the lane, can't do so. Now to Barron. Barron inside. The shot by Collins, no good. Rebound by Oberding. With a foul right there against Pope John. So Tiber called for the foul, and she substitutes out to the game. Number 25, Marissa Captoni back in for Pope John. 2:56 to go, first half. 19-9, Pope John leads. Pass inbounds, and we have a foul underneath. It's going to be against Washington for Pope John. Still not in the bonus, however, so it'll be an inbounds. Caroline Condon will inbound for Morristown. Pass inside to number 4, Casey Bush. Bush kicks it back out to Barron. Down to number 2, Balzano. Balzano pass to Barron. Over to the right wing to Collins. Collins drives the baseline. It's up. No good. A foul on the play. Katie O'Keefe, after as she went by. Coach Peter Torres not happy. And that will be a shooting foul. So Morristown to the line. First shot's up. Off the back of the rim. Bounces off the front. No good. Second shot for Shannon Collins. Second shot's up. Off the front of the rim. Rebound. Goes to Morristown. 22 Condon. The pass. Off the rim again. It's on the ground. Recovered by Pope John. Number 30. Kaylee Fitzmaurice. Now Nokovic on the right wing. Pass back to O'Keefe. She saves it before it goes over the half-court line. Slows things down. Condon guarding O'Keefe. Katie on the right wing. Pass to Nokovic. Nokovic in the corner. Pass up top. Here's Captani. Now to Fitzmaurice. Locked. Fitzmaurice recovers into Washington. Washington can't go baseline. Pass it back to Captoni. Over to O'Keefe up top. O'Keefe. Back to Captoni. Open for 3. Good! Marissa Captoni, the senior guard for Pope John, makes it 22-9. Now here's Collins. Pass to number 22, Condon. Over to Bush. Bush tries to drive on the right. Condon. Back out. Barron. Back to Condon. Over to Collins. Collins on the right. Collins trying to drive baseline. Blocking foul against Pope John. And Collins will go to the line. We're down to 1:24 to go. Second quarter. Pope John has opened up a 13-point lead. Shannon Collins off the line for 2. First shot's good. Nothing but net for Collins there. 22-10. Fitzmaurice out of the game now. Second shot by Collins off the back rim, no good. Rebound goes over to Condon for Morristown. Tries to put it back up, can't do so. Stolen away by Nokovic. Natalia Nokovic over the timeline. Pass to O'Keefe. Now back, stolen away by Collins. Collins on the right. Captoni and Washington trying to double team. Goes out of bounds. It will maintain Morristown ball. Minute 5 to go in the first half. 22-10. Pope John with a 12-point lead. Here's Casey Bush. Pass to Balzano. Emma Balzano. Back to Barrett. Barrett inside down low to Bush. Off her hands, off the knee of Mia Washington. It goes out of bounds until Morristown will retain possession. 57 seconds to go. First half. Here's Condon. Still inbound for Morristown. Substitutions in. The Bazatine back into the game for Balzano. Pass up top to the right to Collins. Back to Condon. Over to Barron. Barron to Bazatine. Bazatine drives the lane. Shot up. It's good. Foul on the play. Bazatine is able to put that in over Mia Washington. And she draws the foul as well. Well, that'll cut the Pope John lead to 22-12 with one pending. Here's the shot by Bazatine. In and out. Rolled around the rim. Recovered by Bush. No good. Washington with the rebound. Mia Washington leading the break. She'll slow it down. On the right wing. In the corner, Captoni. Captoni inside. The shot by Arbor. No good. Off the glass. Bazatine with it for Morristown. Noelle and Bazatine looking to drive the lane. O'Keefe guarding her. On the baseline. Pass in. Stolen away by Arbor. Alexander Arbor now to Nokovic. Into O'Keefe. The layup. No good. Off the glass. Condon. And Nokovic tried to rip that away from her. We have a jump ball. 7.1 seconds to go. Okay. Possession arrow goes to Pope John. So O'Keefe will inbound. And we got a substitution. Tiber in for Washington with 7 seconds remaining. O'Keefe back to Arbor. Arbor to Nokovic. Nokovic. Tiber with it on the right wing. Tiber running out of time. Captoni. The shot. No good. It won't count. It's off the glass. Goes in, but it does not count as the shot came after the buzzer. We are through the first half here at Morristown High School. It's Pope John 22, Morristown 12. We'll take a break for halftime. Should be about 5-10 minutes. And then we'll start up a new feed. So please join us on the new feed here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. We're at halftime here at Morristown High School. Pope John leads by 10, 22-12. Come on back for second half action right here on Pope John Lions TV.